What's up, everybody? Let's go. What are the odds? Calling it to the day in February. Got the receipts on Twitter to prove it with the Hobie Sean. Don't know how. I mean, honestly, it's just pure luck. But I just saw every month when we were getting bullish news or something was going to happen, the first week of the month always sucked. Or we didn't do anything. So I just said, you know what? April 9th was the day. Let's go. It happened. But guys, calm down. This is, I think, just a relief rally. I really don't think we're going to keep pumping. I pray we do. But I'm telling you, Japan, it has to break there. Something has got to go. Unless what happened yesterday can just get unwound in one day. I think people are getting all excited to get liquidated again. I think this is like the most volatility we're ever going to see. Up, down, up, down, up, down. So, man, I don't know. I'm getting a little nervous. I might start taking some profits right now into stable coins. It's stuff like Miggles, right? That ship just pumped up, what, 40%? I don't know if that's sustainable. It was at 3.1. Now we're at 2.8. Yeah, guys, man. I hope not. But you know what? Screw it. What's another couple weeks? What's another month at this point? But if you need money, take it. Like at this point, the pools with Miggles, with rabies and stuff, I'm just letting them sit. And switch.win is the spot to go. If you're trading on ETH, go there. And do not pay Uniswap money for no reason. So I want to actually go to trade it because I had this loaded up before the pump even happened. We'll check the stock market too. Wow, everything straight green. 5,300, the S&P. Let's go. 7%. Have we ever seen anything like that in one day? Maybe. But look at XRP in crypto, the winner out of the big ones. And I hope this is where Bitcoin dominance starts to fall. You know, just the last thing, though, is I'm telling you, is just Japan. We're so close. We're so close. But it feels good, though, because I know we own the right coins. We own the stuff that's going to pump the hardest. We own the best coins. You know, Veracity, another one I'm going to talk about today. Shout out to Tim for reminding me. And I was looking into the new airdrop we're going to get now. So there's more passive income. They upgraded the wallet, too. Over there, the Vera wallet that I'm using, guys, life is beautiful right now. Look at the website they updated now. Just looks super clean. And now Veracity, they basically have a second token for the Vera views. It's like an ad block, basically. A whole separate ecosystem running on Tron. The dual token model status right here. And guys, Veracity, it's either going to go, it's either going to 100x or it's going to flake out and do nothing. Like it has that use case. It has 350,000 users. They have a big Twitter following. And it's been working. And they're burning supply. So it's about time. Actually, let me look at the price because it was at 0.001 the other day. Yep. 0012 now. So, yeah, only up 13%. So Veracity still won that. I would add to, but I did a couple months ago. So I got my position. I'm good to go. Man, yeah, it might be time to actually get out of some Miggles real quick. Hold on, folks. I'm actually going to go. I got to find what wallet this is in. Base. There we go. Swap. Miggles. 50% into USDC. God, I'm such a pleb. $200. Wow. Woo! Guys, I might actually make myself like $26 making this move. This is big moves here. All right, back to business. Based on the lack of respect China has shown, I'm hereby raising the tariff to China. Effective immediately. At some point, China will realize the days of ripping us off with their junk, their counterfeit crash is no longer sustainable or acceptable. Conversely, and based on the fact that more than 75 countries have called the U.S., including the Departments of Commerce, yada, yada, yada. I've authorized a 90-day pause and a substantially lowered reciprocal tariff during this period of 10% effective immediately. So, why is the market acting like a freaking meme coin? Trump says one thing and the market just goes crazy. Like, this is how volatile we are right now. Like, I don't know if this is going to end up good. We need to break out of this downtrend, though. Let's check the Dow Jones. Straight printing. Unbelievable. XRP back over $2. See, these are the times when you're at $1.60, or we were at a couple bucks. We fall down to $1.90, $1.80, then we wick down to $1.69, and it feels horrible. And you don't want to buy there. But just look at it's 5 days later, we're now at over $2. So you're now already up almost 25% when you buy the fear. Now, Hedera, we talked about all the things the other night that Hedera was doing with Hashsphere, that building the private blockchains, working with Australia for the digital dollar. And now Hedera's adopted Chainlink CCIP on mainnet. So just more partnerships with blue chips. I do own some Chainlink, but not nearly as much. I would say my H-bar bag is 50 times greater or probably 30 to 50 times greater, to be honest with you. It's substantial. This is some of the biggest news that is barely being talked about. If you're in the XRP army, you already know. But this is exactly what's happening. Ripple just buying up pieces to the puzzle to ensure they're one of the biggest companies in the world. They bought Medico. Now they're buying Hidden Road, which is a blockchain-based payments network. A prime broker, one of the largest mergers in the crypto industry to date. So let's ask Jay Claver, the man, probably the best XRP alpha dropper, in my opinion. Prime brokerage moves $3 trillion annually. But why should XRP holders care? Because it's about to change everything for XRP and Ripple USD, which I'm not a big fan of RLUSD. I would never use it unless I have to. I'd much rather use USDC and hopefully PDI. I'm just still holding out a chance that somehow people fix it in the background. Richard moves away from it. He's no longer tied to it. No one could say he's building it. People say, oh, it's dead. And if it comes back, there's no way it was Richard. That's where we need to be. So I'm actually happy right now. But Hidden Road serves 300 plus institutional clients who process 10 billion in trades a day. And now they'll be settling those trades on the XRP ledger. Wait, no, they're not. Really? Think about that. Massive financial institutions using the XRP ledger for what it was built to do. But it's third cycle curse. They came out in 2012, and you're telling me it's going to be 2026 when the damn coin pumps? Yes, Timmy. That's how the world works. When you're going to be a disruptor, especially of the banks, they move slower than turtles. Things claw and just drag along. They don't like change. But when it happens, once in a generation, once in a lifetime, if you can be there to front run it, geez, I can't wait to see what comes next. I've never seen an opportunity like this. What happens when just a fraction of that 10 billion daily volume starts settling through XRP? Demand skyrockets. Those aren't retail traders. These are hedge funds and market makers who need XRP to power their operations, and they'll be buying lots of it. Hidden Road will be integrating RLUSD as collateral across all its prime brokerage products. This makes it the first stablecoin enabling cross-margining between digital assets and traditional markets. The acquisition addresses fear of risk, inefficiency, and regulatory problems. XRP for fast settlement, RLUSD for stable collateral, and Ripple's 60+ licenses for compliance. So I wonder how long it would take to get 60 different licenses, Like if I started a crypto company tomorrow trying to do payments around the globe, I bet you would take like 6 months to get 60 licenses. Like that's how stupid people are these days, man. It just blows my mind. But for you guys that are here early and got your bags at 30, 40, 50 cents, you're going to be considered lucky to the crowd in the near future. When you couldn't sell it to them with their own money, but then you're lucky once you made money off of it is what's going to happen. As regulations clarify and institutional interest grows, Ripple now offers an end-to-end solution from trade execution to financing to settlement, all powered by XRP and RLUSD in the same ecosystem. With the XRP ledger's instant settlement compared to TradFi's operating on 24-hour clocks, this is a complete transformation of how institutions will handle post-trade operations. By acquiring an established prime broker with proven relationships, Ripple just removed that barrier. These clients already trust Hidden Road with billions, but now they'll trust XRP too. Using the XRP ledger cuts settlement costs dramatically. Hidden Road can pass these savings to clients, making the services more competitive. Who turns down saving money at institutional scale? Hidden Road opens new use cases. XRP for cross-border settlement, RLUSD for hedging and liquidity management. If you're an institution that needs to move value globally, you now have a choice. Use old banking rails that take days and cost a fortune, or use Ripple's system with XRP and RLUSD that settles instantly for pennies. Hidden Road's reputation and relationships open doors to partnerships that were previously closed to crypto firms. I can't overstate how significant this is. Ripple is positioning XRP and RLUSD at the crossroads of where TradDeFi meet. TradFi. Hidden Road is processing more money daily than many blockchains handle in months. And now all that volume is potentially moving onto the XRPL infrastructure. But potentially, because now I'm guessing it's going to settle on R3 Corda or whatever private chains are using. Onyx, Provenance. Ripple's putting money where their mouth is, 1.25 billion. Skeptics have long said XRP would never see real institutional use. Well, now Ripple literally owns a pipeline that moves $3 trillion a year, and it's about to be plugged directly into the XRP ledger. So for every idiot laughing and saying, oh, the banks are never going to use it, let's see, block them. They're fucking idiots. They don't have a brain, or they have an agenda that they're shilling you because they own a bag of some shit they want you to buy so they can sell while you're holding it. And that's not me. I want you to own the best coins so in the future you don't have to sell anything. You can earn interest off of them. I'm not here to have you come and lose all your money leverage trading, or come lose it all in some scam meme coin when that $200 in the right crypto like Veracity right now can get you a couple 100,000 coins. That could turn into 100 grand. I'm not even kidding. Like, these are the opportunities that are in front of us right now. But there's safer ones like XRP. So until you have the blue chips of your portfolio squared away, you don't go gambling. There's multiple different strategies in crypto, short-term and long-term. Passive income coming in and out like crazy. And there's Gugod. Shout out Gugod right away. Leaving the Giga Bullish. Let's go. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, we got it like that. Yep. Ripple's acquisition of Hidden Road is a fundamental shift in XRP and position in global finance. Increased utility, institutional demand, and improved liquidity create the perfect storm for long-term value growth. Yep. Giga bullish. Well said, Jake. Well said. I mean, Veracity, God, it's looking so bullish. I didn't get into the airdrop stuff yet, but just looking at this new website with everything they got going on, I love it. Love it. No more cheap shit. Yeah, no, it's honestly, I think right now it's just the markets are just so rational. I don't see this sustaining until Japan. Unless the reverse carry trade unwound, and this is what crushed the markets for the last since the tariff fight has happened. If that was everyone pulling out of Japan, then sure, but people are greedy, man. I just don't see it. If you had to pick between putting money into SHX, Velo, and Block V, where would you lean? I own all three, and my Stronghold and Velo bags are the same. They're both like a couple grand. And Block V is a little less than that. I don't know what it's worth, but man, bro, I don't know. I would own all. If you have your portfolio is already set up, it's already been well balanced, and you can afford to diversify, then it's okay. But there's nothing wrong with just picking one of the three you're most confident in. I love them all. I don't know which one has the most. Well, they're all so incredibly bullish. Like, I'm just lucky because I got into Stronghold and Velo so early. That's why they're worth more. If I had bought Block V when I first heard about it, it'd be worth more now. So technically, I put pretty much the same amount into all three. So I don't know if that helps you. How I would rank them is probably Block. I like Block V1. I think Stronghold's going to get acquired. And I don't know. I Block V, bro, I think is the one that is the sleeper. But that's what I mean. Like, you don't need any more than at like $500 can do so much at these prices right now. So it's not like you even need that much. If you're wrong, if you like, I really don't know which one it's going to be, and you just spread it out between the three of them. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think they're both such good projects, but Stronghold and Velo, they do move very close together. So if you picked like Velo and Block V, I'd be fine with but you can't go wrong with any of them. Yeah, Miggle's now at 2.7. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I think this is definitely just a relief for Ellie. But it's good though. Like coin, this is where, bro, I think you're gonna see the good stuff that actually has money coming on chain, trading on chain. The utility is gonna drive this market. Yeah, there's gonna be retail here, and the memes are gonna pump super hard because everyone's broke and everyone's rinsed out. So all the shitty meme coins are all dead now. So the concentration of them is just not there. I think the core ones are gonna really pump. Cubic now making moves. Look at even NXRA. It was just so dead. And they got hacked a couple times, but it pumps so freaking hard every single time. And at a penny, $100 will get you more than what I had at the top last cycle before I got the airdrop. I got 4,000 of the new coins. And I know that was worth it was worth a decent amount. So it fell so hard. Titan next, ripping now. But yeah, guys, don't just FOMO into the tops right now. This used today as an indicator of what moved the hardest. What look at your portfolio and pick out which coins pump the hardest. And those are the ones that you should focus on. I think you can't go wrong doing that. I think that's the best advice I can give. So yeah, guys, don't go crazy out here. Don't get all excited. I don't think this is the bottom yet. I think we got to roll over one more time until Japan does something, until we cut rates. There's going to be one more, I think, one more hiccup, because China is going to be the reason right now we pump hard or everything's good, but they're overlooking. People are so irrational right now. They're overlooking the dilemma that's right over here. So as soon as we clear this hurdle right over there, we got a problem. So be patient. Actually, you know what? I didn't even look at Pulse Chain. I don't know how I forgot to do that. Let's take a look and see how the altcoins over there are doing. Forgot about the Pulse Chain. Man, so excited about XRP and that Ripple acquisition and Block V and H-Bar and Veracity. And man, there's so much good stuff. Alien, the biggest winner, up 16%. Let's go. Dark, shout out Hexray, up 15%. Dragon, that's Pulse Chain. Damn, so Pulse Chain really didn't get the love. That's all right. We've been pumping so hard. Most up 20%. All right, so it looks like most. Yeah, gas money. Let's go. Remember, kind of sideways. Perfect. Beast up another 10%. Wow. Guys, I went hard. That ecosystem, I've never seen anything like it. I'm getting millions of Pulse a day. I swapped all my Pulse X into Remember maybe a week ago in one of my wallets. And I've already bought in back, I want to say like 14 or 15 million of the 60 I swapped out. It's crazy. So the profit, I could literally just sell back, get all my Pulse stacks, and now have a moon bag of Remember. Like the rewards these things are paying, I can't believe it. You know, up to 3% a day you're getting paid in Beast. And clearly gas money, something's going on today, up 30%. This one pays back Pulse. Volume 1.3 million. Good Lord. And Beast gives you reflections in gas, Remember, and Misor. Misor gives you Finvesta, which is like the core coin of his ecosystem. And Dominance gives you wrapped Bitcoin. So I've shifted all my PDI reflection coins pretty much into Dominance for wrapped Bitcoin. And my diehard went into Remember and Beast. But I still have a little bit of it, you know, just in case. I think there's a 20% chance it comes back. I left 20% of my bag. And down here, when I was buying this at like a quarter, I mean, guys, like think about it, I was buying it at a quarter. So to get to 10,000 coins back then, I was like, damn, I got a big bag now. It was worth $7,000 at the time. And now that's worth $300. And it was even, holy shit, it was even higher than that at launch. That's right. I forgot. So, man, you never know, guys. These things can come back. So the $100 down here at the bottom, if you believe in this, get you a bigger bag than I had for hundreds back in the day. So use these as opportunities. Look in your portfolio. Okay, most keeps pumping. All right, most. For some reason, this one keeps pumping. And I have Cardano and XRP. Or no, I sold my Cardano for more most. I have Trump and XRP and most and pump. Like, I don't know about the XRP one. Like, I might just swap it into most. The volume's 400K, and this thing's doing $1,000 in volume. But yeah, that's a beautiful green candle. But I think I'm down on this one. I can see only one I'm down on. I think I bought in when it first launched, like somewhere. I don't even freaking know. It is what it is. But then I go to sell. I'm like, why the hell would I sell $80 this thing? If it even comes back, if XRP, you know, passes Bitcoin, people are going to freak out. It could pump hard. So that's the moral. That's where I have a problem, where I'm like, all right, I'll just sell that out and just condense it into most. And then that $80 would have turned into $30,000. So that's where now I have the discipline to just leave it. I'm not going to do that. I was like, I have Cardano and XRP over here and Trump, 3 of these meme coins that are just, I think, shit coins. So condensed, I just bit the bullet. Cardano, goodbye. And this Trump one, like, I don't even know why I hold this one, honestly. I mean, it's coming down. Now, you know what? I may it now. Now's the time to get out of Trump. Oh, no, I don't even hold it in on this one. Different wallet. But yeah, that's my move. I'm not going to do it now. I didn't buy most yet. I don't know. It's not. It's deployed from his wallet or from the deployer wallet that contract came from, I believe. But I know a lot of whales that are behind it that own big, or not behind it, that own big bags of it. So when you have whales like that supporting it, and in the spaces, all those guys love it, like Panos and the guys doing the voice chats. So I think it's going to do really well. But no, RH is definitely not behind these coins. Definitely not. There's like 15 copies of most. We'll just go type in most and get the one. It's most wanted. And look at the one that has 700K in liquidity. And you can't go wrong there. Just the first one that comes up on Deck Screener. No, I bought all these day one. And they're barely up. I don't know if was this one on deck. I can't remember. I know I got pump tires day one and whatever else one's launched. It was pumped up almost 4x. That's the thing. You just hold through this turbulent waters, and in another 2 more weeks, we'll be fine. See how fast the market just went from complete fear, waking up this morning, to all God, and then literally look what happens. This is how fast your emotions can change. And if we keep getting green candles for another 3 weeks, people are never going to think another red candle is going to come, and it'll be the opposite. So that's what the market makers are so good at, playing with people's emotions. And I'm now just trying to learn best moves to make, when to make moves, when to not sell your stupid bags that are $80 and they feel like they're nothing right now. But trust me, I watched $40 of Sandbox last cycle turn into over 20 grand. Would have been 20 grand if I held my bag. But I was impatient, and I'm not going to make that mistake again. So smash that like button. If you need help, go to vibrantfinance.com, book a one-on-one. We'll get you straightened out, get you in the right coins, get you into something that's producing passive income. Because between Remember and Saucer Swap and airdrops like Veracity now incoming, Corium airdrop, Pulsera, the Remember rewards on Pulse, gas money, paying almost 1% a day. There's so much opportunity in this space. So smash that like button. I'm out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.